Welcome to InnerWork with Lexi. I'm Lexi. If you are new here, this is a place where we flow, allow, and grow. If you are coming back, thank you so much for subscribing, for liking, for sharing, for commenting. I really appreciate y'all's support. Let's get into the energy. I know I'm starting off at a time that I usually don't, okay? But I had to rest. It was necessary. Okay, let's see what's in the energy. All right, Spirit, please give me the discernment and clarity that I need for whoever this reading is for. Thank you so much for the messages. Please remember to take what resonates. Not every message will be for you. Let me sit right. Actually, I think I want to sit crisscross applesauce. But I want my heater to hit my feet. Okay. Let's see what's in the energy. All right, Spirit, what's in the energy today? For whoever this message is for. I am feeling better. I really feel like, and maybe that's a pre-message. It's just like being mindful of the decisions and choices we're making right now with this Aries and the energy and the Venus in retrograde and Mercury in retrograde. Because I feel like I got on live with emotion and with ego. I feel like some of it was clarity, but some of it was a lot of ego, which is why I'm choosing not to post it, because I feel like I didn't take my time to process my feelings before choosing to share it. I don't want to project negative energy out. Get down. Hold on. Get down. Get down. I don't want to project negative energy. Let me raise this. I don't want to project negative energy out into the world. You know, my intention here is to speak about love, light, explore our shadows, work on healing. And I feel like, even though me and him are going through our own things, I never consented, even prior to conflict, I never consented to sharing our relationship issues on live. Like, most of the things that I was sharing, I haven't even shared with him. So I do want to apologize for expressing that on live without really balancing my energy first, yeah. All right, that's a pre-message. Let's get into the reading now. So maybe be mindful before we are making decisions, but especially with this Venus being in retrograde, now is the time to just take your time, especially in relationships. Let's just try not to rush with any decisions that we're making. If there's something that you wanted to communicate, I would wait until Monday next week, right? It was impulsive Aries energy, All right, Spirit. Wow, as I'm talking, I am patient and I am kind. Like, I really feel like that's the energy we need to be embodying, is just patience right now and kindness. Treating people with the same respect and compassion that we need to give ourselves. Yeah, I think me sharing it was needed. I think us getting the things we need out is needed. It's just, where are we expressing and who are we expressing it to? Because, it's just a lot of things that I noticed that I do and I don't do, and that I did last night, that I feel like we just all need to be patient with ourselves and with the people that we love right now. I know it might feel like things are a little hectic and a little chaotic, but that's just the energy we have to be in to face the things we need to face. We go through things to learn things. Hi to everyone out there. So let's practice. So I am patient, I am kind. That's the energy. Let's get one more. I flipped the cards. Remember that you are amazing. Yeah, like speaking life into ourselves, right? Changing the way we speak to ourselves. Seeing ourselves, it's like becoming our best friend. Becoming your own best friend. Damn. We're not about to take all those now. Spirit, give me one more. I create my own path and walk it with joy. Yeah. Aligning with our values, doing things that we're proud of. You know, it's like not being in a position where you're not validating your own soul, you know, by doing the things that align with your values. How do you see yourself, and are you doing the things that align with that, you know? So creating your own path, but walking it with confidence, walking it with flow. I love this energy. I feel like these are just reminders, like just a reminder that you are patient, you are kind, you are amazing, and you are in control of your own journey. Just do it, do whatever makes you happy. Do whatever fulfills you. Let's get a Moonology message. Yeah, I really feel like it's just like keeping that smile on and remaining in balance. Focusing on the things that we want, focusing on things that bring us joy. Be more patient with our path. Be more patient with our conversations. Be more patient with our expressions. Be more patient with our feelings. Allowing ourselves to feel. Moonology message, Spirit. Let's get one card. Let's get one card. Wow. That's what I really feel like this is. We're just supposed to be patient right now and do nothing. Like allow things to unfold as they should, because sometimes we can mess up things by being too impulsive. And I get a lot of sacral chakra energy in this. So it's like, even though times where we want to express ourselves, I really feel like this is Spirit saying, just be still. You know? Be still. And like, she's kind of like sitting in the middle with her hands up, you know, it's like, it is what it is. Everything is as it is. You know? Like I say all the time, flow, allow, and grow, right? All right, let's get into the message. I feel like sometimes people can judge us harshly, and we can take those criticisms, you know, and turn them into beliefs. But it's like, what do you believe about yourself? What do you choose to believe about yourself? How do you see yourself? How do you want to see yourself? Do nothing. I just heard I need to read that card, so I'm going to shuffle, but I'm going to read the do nothing card. It might be something in there you may need to hear. Ooh, ooh. Okay, before I get into that, let's see what the message is for do nothing. Where is it at? Okay. As a very powerful being, you know that you're creating your reality with your thoughts and actions every day. Even so, drawing this card suggests that you need to do nothing for now. This is the time to tread water, so to speak. Allow at least 24 hours to pass before you take any further action. This isn't the time to set intentions, make wishes, or try to influence anyone. Now is the time to just be. Wow, y'all, I said that before I even read any cards. Meditate, do yoga, take a walk in nature. There's a good chance that whatever you're worried about isn't going to manifest. It is said that whatever begins under the void of coarse moon bears no fruit. So drawing this card suggests that any anxiety you have is unwarranted and will only cause you more issues. However, if you're really hoping for something to happen, there's also a good chance it's not going to, at least not yet. You need to be patient. Wow. You need to be patient. This isn't a negative card per se, but it does suggest no change is coming as yet. So the additional meanings of this card is worrying achieves nothing. There's nothing to worry about. The time for action has passed. Allow events to unfold in their own time. I literally just said that. Nothing will come out of this situation. That's what I'm feeling. It's just like, that's what Spirit gave me. Like, especially with me last night, it's like just taking those impulsive actions. It's like, it's just not a time. It's going to cause more chaos than it needs to. It's a need to be patient. So with this God of Pentacles coming out, right? It's like you're wanting things. You're in this space where you're really desiring to have all that you want, whether it's money, whether it's wealth, land, emotional fulfillment, you know, whatever it may be for you, you're wanting it, you know. And I feel like you've been taking the steps that you need to come into alignment with the things that you're wanting. However, with the Son of Cups coming out, I feel like you're really needing to be more patient, again, more kind with yourself, more compassionate with yourself, you know, not trying to force anything or trying to control. Not trying to control the way things unfold. Because with this Son of Wands here, in this deck, this speaks about like being impulsive or wanting to take action. And I feel like Spirit's like, that can happen at a later date, but right now, you're needing to remain open and in flow and being more compassionate with how things unfold. Because sometimes we can think we have control of things, and when things don't happen the way we want to, we beat ourselves up. And I really feel like Spirit's saying, it's not a time to be in that energy, which is why this is the do nothing card. It's a time to just allow. You might want to do things and set things up and take action, but I just feel like just wait. Wait even until this retrograde, you know, passes, which the Venus goes direct on April 12th. So that could be a time to be making any decisions if you're regarding your emotions. Now, anything regarding your finances, I feel like you've done enough in terms of manifesting. You might have did some manifestation work. You might have did something with the full moon and the new moon. If you did do some type of ritual work, Spirit's saying that it's in the works. Right now, you need to be in a state of allowance. Like, you've done the work. Can you really sit back and allow things to unfold and trust that things will happen the way that they should? Are you believing in yourself and the universe? Because if you remember that you're amazing and you're speaking life into yourself, you will align with the things that you're wanting. Walk this path with joy, regardless of the challenges or obstacles or whatever it is that you might run into. You're going to attain whatever it is that you want. You're going to be wealthy. It's just you need to be patient. Okay? Don't be running around like a bull. It's not going to help anything. You got to be here, be now, you know? sometimes we could fuck shit up, you know? And I feel like last night, like, I don't think I fucked anything up. I just think, because it did feel good to express myself, but he's right. Like, we had a discussion. It's like, I do need to be able to express it to him first. Like, how is that fair to anybody? Like, I would hate to not know how someone feels about me, but then I see it being shared online or with a friend, you know? And I realize I fear, that's like me not standing up for myself, me fearing setting boundaries and fearing, you know, laying out the things that I need in a relationship. I feel like even in this, if you've done that in a relationship where you've expressed the things that you want and how you want to build, allow the things to unfold as they should. We can't control how things happen, you know? Even though it feels like we're in control, we're really not. So with this Aries energy that's, you know, in the air, it's like you want to act, okay? I know you do, but just take your time, you know? Allow that Saturn energy to come into play where you're able to strategize and plan. I'm sorry, Scorpio energy. Yeah, we don't chase, we attract. You know? I'm gonna do a Sagittarius reading after this. Okay. It's like, it's what I just heard is like, if you're wanting something, you have to be open to receive it, you know? And in order to be open, you have to believe it. My cat is tripping. Stop. All right, what's this God of Pentacles spirit? Wow. Yeah, like I said, you guys have already did the manifestation work. Whatever you've manifested or like started, whatever skill you develop, I really see this as manifestation. It's like, and it's still earth energy. It's pentacles. We have the pentacles coming out to clarify the God of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. So you're in a state of manifestation. You have manifested something, right? And we have this moon card. It's like you might have, because this is a 9, so this cycle, right? And Venus went into Pisces on March 27th, so this is Pisces energy. So it's like this illusion. I feel like it's about your dreams. Whatever you've been dreaming, you might be really anxious about it because it's like I feel like you can feel that your manifestations are working. Whatever you did is working. It's like it's complete. Like I said, this is just confirming what I said, that you've done the work, and whatever you are wanting, whatever you have really sat and did the work in, it's unfolding. Son of Cups. Oh, give me one card to clarify, please, Spirit. Oh, they gave me 2 still. Yeah, you not being open, right, is causing, and this is so crazy how this is a Venus energy. This Empress card is Venus energy and it's in reverse. So this is just telling me this Venus retrograde. I really feel like this is the energy that's making you feel like you're impatient or indecisive. You might feel overwhelmed or like you're lacking in concentration, but really you're just in a state of creative block because you're trying to control the way things happen. With this 3 of Swords coming out, I feel like this impatientness or this creative block is causing you to feel maybe even depressed. What's this 3 of Swords? Why is this here? Why is this here, Spirit? Give me more on this. Okay, what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing in these cards. Hold on real quick. Okay. Okay. I feel like the Spirit's telling you to move forward with your dreams and your passions with grace. You have something that you've manifested that I feel like is complete, and you might be feeling a lot of passion, a lot of drive to want to do something, but it's like, be mindful of not going at it with so much force. Be in a place where, because I feel like you could be overwhelmed. I don't know if it's maybe you're just indecisive about something. With this Three of Swords coming out to clarify with the Knight of Cups, it's something about, I feel like this is about your creativity. It's something about needing to follow your heart and stop being so much in the mind. With this Two of Swords in reverse, like complete indecision, or like just too much on your plate. Give me more of this Two of Swords, Spirit. Two of Swords. Okay. Okay. So the Five of Cups came out in reverse. It's like you have not released your pain around something, and it's causing you to, it's holding you back. It's like you're suffering in silence, though. What is this pain they're not letting go? It's like maybe you've struggled to attain something, and it's like you've had to really go through a lot of things to get the things that you want. So it's like you've been losing faith. Maybe even worried about what other people might think. Like other people's expectations or defenses or criticisms are causing you to lose faith. Even with this Empress card in reverse, because it can indicate that you're dependent on other people. Which I feel like this is the suffering energy. Like you're causing your own suffering. And I feel like it's because you're not creating your own path. You could be living for other people. You need to follow your own heart. There's not really no right or wrong choice, you know? You need to let go of some type of pain that you have that comes from depending on other people and what they feel about the things that you're wanting to manifest or the things that you are wanting. It's like something about if someone else doesn't believe it, you stop believing in it. And I feel like you not being in a state of allowance, not understanding how to be patient, and thinking things are happening to you and not for you, is what's causing your own internal suffering. You need to release this by just really doing nothing. You keep trying to do so many things to mask this inner suffering that you have. And really, I think it's just from you having to defend yourself a lot. You know, it's like, it's something about you having to always be in a protective mode. Always having to get someone else's opinion about something that you need to do. But it's because you don't believe in yourself. I feel like you not believing in yourself and creating your own path and doing the things that make you happy. Sorry, hold on. Doing the things that make you happy is what's causing your own internal suffering. Like how I started off the reading when I say sometimes we can betray our own souls, like we're not validating our soul. I feel like that's that internal suffering right now. You're not validating your own soul by just aligning with the energy that you are. Sometimes we can do so much where we fuck up the things that we're wanting. Like it's already on its way. It's like you done the work, boo. You like, it's complete. The manifestation is complete. It's just stop. They don't want you to do shit. They want you to be in a state of inaction because right now there's some suffering that you're choosing not to confront. You need to follow your heart and do the things that you want to do. Give me more on this Three of Swords, please, Spirit. Yep. This is, you need to release this energy. We got the Devil card out here. I feel like it could be even self-limiting beliefs. It could be, what I'm feeling is there's some type of emotions that have put you in a place of restriction. Maybe some addictions or some negative things that might be holding you back from you becoming the best version of yourself. I feel like just come at a place of not being like an unbiased place, and you're consciously aware of these things so you can break these chains, so you can become authentically you. It's something where you're trying to be in a state of action so that you can't address this inner suffering. And it must be something private because Spirit's not really choosing to you know, Spirit's not choosing to tell you or tell me. It's just something, it's like they're saying that you will know. You know what it is that's holding you back, that's causing this internal suffering where you're not able to truly be yourself, where you're not able to create your own path and walk it with joy. It's something that's something or someone is causing you to not be fully authentic. And it's something that caused you pain, or that's causing you pain. You might not even be in pain or be going through something, but it's something that you're doing to yourself that's not causing. I feel like it's this overworking, like you have to overwork to avoid your feelings. You need to get out your head, you know? want to, what's this Knight of Cups? What's this Knight of Cups, Spirit? Yep. You need to be confident in your own path. This is, we got the Daughter of Wands with the Nine of Wands. You really need to see how resilient you are and be confident in where you want to go. Take your own path and fuck what everybody else got to say and stand on it. Stand on your beliefs, stand on your values, stand on what you love, stand on where you want to go. It's a need to be courageous. It's a need to be resilient, to be strong. It's like standing up for yourself. Standing up for yourself to build your self-esteem. I think I wrote something like that down yesterday. There's this woman named Carolyn Miss, M-I-M-Y-S-S. Go listen to her. She said, so stand up for what is right. Build it by focusing on what makes you proud. So focusing on what makes you proud will build your self-esteem. How can you make yourself proud? Fuck making other people proud. How can you make yourself proud? What do you need to do that can build you up? Stop depending on others to tell you that they're proud of you. You don't need that. Be proud of yourself because you've been doing the work. Whatever you've been doing, you will have the things that you're wanting. You just need to believe it and stop trying to force yourself in action, because sometimes if we don't face the worries and the fears, they become our restrictions and we don't even know it. Your worry, like I saw this video of this girl saying that, you know, she manifested so much money, but then when she got it, her subconscious fear of having that much money is why it went away so fast. So not addressing your fears can fuck up your manifestations, because subconsciously you might not even know that you're fearing having that much money. You want this accumulation of wealth, but when you get it, are you going to be scared that you have all that? Are you going to be in a grounded space? Are you going to be in alignment with your emotions? Are you going to regulate your emotions so that when those things come, you know that you're worthy of it? Because sometimes we can move at such a fast pace and we want it so quick, but when we get it, we fuck it up because we weren't ready for it. So it's a need to release this inner suffering of worry, of fear, rather than run from them or act like they're not there. It's better to face them so that you can take control of them. That's something you can control. You know, if you want to control something, control the way that you react to your fears and your worries by doing nothing. Because I feel like you are the type of person, when you feel something and you do nothing, you feel like you're not being successful. You feel like you're not being worthy. You feel like you're not being, like you're not succeeding. And that's not the case. This gives me the energy of like creating a vision board and just trusting that everything on that vision board will happen. Not going back to the vision board, like looking at it and like, it still isn't here yet, you know? Like, no, we can't do that. You have to put it out there and trust that the universe will bring it to you. Like, you can't just put it out there and then every day you check in to see if it's in your account. Like, it will come at the time that you're in alignment with it. So once you drop these worries and these fears, I promise whatever you manifested, I swear it will be right there. That's what this is given. So whatever addictions, we can become addicted to the way that we think. We can become addicted to our beliefs. It doesn't have to be a substance. Like, I feel like when people think of addictions, they think of like a substance. You can be addicted to a pattern of your own. You could be addicted to your own trauma. You know how some people get comfortable with trauma, so they stay in a relationship longer than they need to because they fear being, you know, being receptive. What is it? That give and take. They fear receptiveness. They fear affection and love because they're used to being abused. You know, it's that type of energy. Let go of these fears, these doubts, and these worries. this gives me this energy of be here, be now, you know? It's just take a breath and be patient and be kind with yourself. Literally, with this Empress in reverse, with this Venus energy, I swear, y'all, just listen. Do nothing until April 12th. And I promise you, after April 12th, you will have so much clarity if you take this time to really feel your feels and get to know yourself. Okay? All right, Spirit. Any more advice? Give me one more advice card. The Fool in reverse. Stop holding back. Stop taking, it's a time to start believing in yourself. Start being fearless. Practicing fearlessness, which is self-love. Okay? Let's get an angel number. Let me clean this up. Let me clean this up a little bit. Let's get an angel number. Remember that you are amazing, okay? We allow, we flow so that we can grow. That's it. Don't force yourself into action at this time. This Aries energy, I swear, is making you want to do a lot of shit. It's just not the I fell into it, y'all. I fell into it yesterday. I impulsively acted. We need to just be in a state of flow right now. Be patient with yourself and be patient with your journey. Be patient with others. Angel number, Spirit. Wow. Didn't I just say to be kind to ourselves? Stay kind and have good results. This is a direct affirmation that giving high praise for spiritual, mental, and physical work that you already engaged in. The path you are on now is helping yourself and others, and God asked you to continue this outstanding work. I just told y'all that whatever you've been doing, you good. You've been doing the work. Why are you doubting the work that you've done? Why are you doubting your manifestations? Why are you doubting the things that you've already explored within you? Just trust that it's going to happen at the time that it will, okay? Be patient. There's a reason why it's not here yet. Why do you want it when you're going to fuck it up? Don't you want it when it's going to be something where you're fulfilled in it and you're in joy and you're present, you know? So you could be seeing 7-7. Give me one more, Spirit. 1166. Pray sincerely. Keep connecting your thoughts with the heavens and release any worries about the material level. Wow. Do I need to say any more? It's time to release those worries about the materialism. The meaning of attention is to pray for assistance now to repair what displeases you or interferes with you in the material world. Wow. Change, harvest, wealth, and beauty. Persevere, affirm, beauty, guard, change, abundance. This is all abundant wealth. This is all about change. This is all about just being an allowance and understanding that you've done great work. So remember that you are amazing. Whatever you've been doing is great. You've been healing. You've been putting in that work. You've been manifesting. You've been creating your own path, right? You've been creating your own path and walking it with joy. Spirit just wants you to be more patient and kind with yourself. and trust that the things will happen, okay? I feel like I keep repeating myself. I really do. I hope that y'all, this is helping in some way to confirm for you that you are in alignment with the things you put in the work, and it's on its way, but you just need to be more patient and more open with it. Okay? An unexpected surprise, 2266. There will be new purchases or additions coming to you. As I'm speaking, before I even look at the card. Abundance. It's a very abundant energy. Trust, okay? It's coming. It's coming. Let's get a shadow card. I'm going to do a Sagittarius reading after this for sure. I want to see if it aligns. The reason why I stopped doing like readings is because when I did collective readings, the energy would match. And I'm like, well, of course it does, because we all have all the signs in our chart. Like, we all are each other. But I'm going to still do it to see if it's different. All right, Spirit, what's the shadow? What's the shadow work? Inner work, inner work. What's the inner work that we gotta dig deep into? Ooh. As I'm saying, this metamorphosis, y'all, speaks on patience. It really does. Because it takes time to become the butterfly. You are cocooning right now. Allow the cocooning process. Well, that's a moth. Allow the chrysalis process. I mean, you could be a moth or you could be a butterfly. Either way. Let the chrysalis process happen. Let the cocooning process happen. Okay? It requires patience. It's a beautiful process. Stop viewing it. Stop trying to take control of this. You have to break free, but let it happen on its own timing, okay? Because you're going to come out just like you want to. Don't allow the process to be messed up by your force, by your control, by your impulsiveness. Okay? Let's read this card so you can get some journal prompts. Let's get a journal prompt. So the affirmation: I rest in the darkness of my cocoon, y'all. I trust in the process of my sacred metamorphosis. Life is a process of change. We are not who we used to be. We are changing form completely, shedding all that was to allow a transformation and reemergence to occur. A maturation of our consciousness and the being of who we are is beckoning us from deep within. It is within our nature calling us forward. To stop the process is to stop our becoming. Just like a cocoon, there are times when we cannot see the path before us. We lose sight, everything dissolves into a indiscernible pile of gooey mush, and nothing is within grasp. All is fragile and vulnerable, which is that deep suffering, right? And all we can do is sink into the cocoon and allow it to work its process. If we cut open a chrysalis or force it to emerge before it is ready, the life force oozes out without reaching its potential. Instead, we must trust, sink in, and honor the sacred pause. The innate intelligence within us is already reimagining itself. We may have lost sight, but our sight and our doing aren't needed for this process. What is needed is an unraveling of the fabric of our being, so a new becoming may emerge from the threads of who we once were. We are all work in progress, continually growing and transcending. Consider what is wanting to be reinvented, stepped into, and shifted in your life. Mystery and newness are calling. So here are some journal prompts you can consider to write about or contemplate on. What is shifting within me and all around me? How can I sink into the How can I sink into the goo and allow it to transform me? What can I allow to go through metamorphosis in my life? Okay. So here's a little, this looks like a cool ritual. I'm going to read this. It says, get a blanket and sit in a dark, quiet, and comfy place and think about what is dissolving, becoming, or unraveling in your life. You place the blanket over you, creating a dark cocoon or sacred cave, and wrap yourself in it with a breathing space, of course. And ask the innate intelligence within you to show you what wants to dissolve, fall away, or unravel. Sit in the dark mystery for at least 3 to 5 minutes and see what arises. And then ask the cocoon what is needed to allow this becoming to take form. Sit in the dark and see what arises. Set an intention for dissolving or becoming and emerge when ready. That's beautiful. It's really just about being patient with your transformation. Allowing the things that need to shut off, but then still honoring those parts of yourself so that you can make peace with your past, so that you can remember who you are. That's beautiful. I love that. I love it. I love it. Let's see. I want to see if there's another shadow. Is there another shadow? Oh, shame. That's the deep suffering. That's the deep pain that you got going on in there. You're stuck. That's what's causing this resistance, is your shame, which comes from it's what comes from trying to meet other people's expectations, trying to be perfect. We're not here to be perfect. We're here to be excellent. Okay, I'm not going to read this whole thing. I just want to see. Yeah, you are worthy of love as you are. There may have times where you felt like a fool or felt humiliated, wronged, or embarrassed. You know? And remember when I said it's like hidden suffering, private pain? It's like you might have shame with the way that you feel, or the things that you feel, or the things that have happened. Don't allow other people's perceptions and judgments of you to create beliefs within you. Take those things and take them as, it's like sometimes we get kind of hesitant to take other people's criticisms, but I feel like we should approach it with curiosity, because sometimes people see things in us that we don't see in ourselves. And sometimes we could take their criticisms and try to make it, you know, fit something for them. Like we try to make ourselves fit what they need so that we don't cause any problems. But that's again, not standing up for yourself. So it's a need to face this shame, okay? In whatever way it shows up in your life, so that you can start being more patient and more kind with yourself during this process of transformation and rebirth. Because it's supposed to be a beautiful process, a flowing process, not a forceful process, right? Because that's probably why you feel shame, because you keep making these decisions or not making any decisions that align with you. Okay? All right, let me give you one more affirmation. I'm going to let y'all go. Let y'all go do nothing. I really hope you take the time to be more patient with yourself, okay? Don't be afraid to be great. Don't be afraid to be great. Today, say this. Today, I will have courage and confidence. Wow. Good things are ahead, okay? Good things are ahead. Something just say get one more, and then I'm gonna hop off and go do the Sag reading. Never stop growing. And I love sunflowers. Ooh. Nothing can dim the light that comes from within. Wow, ain't that deep? So whatever comes from within, those fears, those worries, that shame, that doubt, those anxieties, it can't dim your light. It's just gonna make it brighter. I love y'all. Continue to flow, allow, and grow. If you want, I'll see you in that Sag reading, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow.